Hannah, pack your bags right now, and as soon as you're ready, get out of this house.
Why are you suddenly saying this?
I've decided to sell the house. That's why I need you to leave.
Why are you selling the house?
Oh, well, actually, Braden just got a job offer, and it's from that major bank, U.S. Bank.
That's amazing. Even graduates from top universities have a hard time getting accepted at that bank. It's rumored that you have to be extremely gifted to get hired.
Our son is so smart to get into a place like that. That's why we're planning to follow him.
What? You're going to follow him?
Isn't it worrisome? He's from a rural area, and he went to a university near our hometown. It's not safe for him to suddenly live alone in the big city of New York. So, we're thinking of moving to New York with him. That's why we're selling the house.
No. That's not good for him. Living alone in New York must be very exciting for him. I understand your concern, but there's no need for the whole family to follow him there. I don't want to quit this company I started working for either.
Oh, if you're worried about that, it's okay. You're not coming with us.
Oh, you're leaving me?
Of course we're leaving you. Nobody wants to take you, a high school graduate. If you come, you'll only be a disadvantage to your brilliant brother.
What?
We'd be embarrassed too, so don't come with us. A bottom feeder like you belongs alone in the countryside.
What do you mean by bottom feeder? It's all your fault that I couldn't go to college. Isn't that harsh to say to your child who you forced to work after graduating from high school?
Huh?
Both of you quit your jobs out of the blue. You opened a ramen restaurant without any experience, and as a result, you went bankrupt and had a few $100,000 in debt. Because of that, I gave up going to college and worked to support the family. You dare call me a bottom feeder?
Shut up. It was popular at the time, and I thought it was a good idea. Besides, you guys learned a lot about running a business. What's with your attitude towards your parents after they taught you such an important lesson?
I didn't learn anything about running a business. All I learned was about debt. After you and Dad failed at business, you ran to casinos all the time. Do you have any idea how hard I worked to pay them back? Calculating interest rates? Making quick and easy repayment plans? That's all I could think about while everyone else was enjoying high school.
Shut up! It's only natural for kids to help their parents. That's why I gave birth to you, so stop complaining about it.
What?
Look, I'm going to sell this place and leave you here in the countryside. If you get that, pack up your stuff and get out of here.
Shortly after, Braden, you need to escape this house immediately. If you don't, our parents will ruin your life forever.
What do you mean escape? Don't tell me they're going to try something weird again. After the ramen shop, maybe a bakery with a funny name?
It's worse than that. It seems like they've lost the will to even start their own business.
Huh? What do you mean?
They're trying to make a living off of their kids. Mom told me that you got a job offer from a major company. I think you're going to move to New York in a few months, but they're planning to follow you. They want to sell the family house and live together with you in New York.
What? They're planning to follow me?
They said they were worried about you, but they're lying for sure. They just want to live off their son who works for a major company. I looked at the website log at home, and the only things I found were pages to check your annual income.
Oh my God.
But it's going to be okay, Braden. I'll protect you. I'll give them fake info, so go to New York right away and rent a room. And of course, don't ever tell our parents your address. Taking advantage of your new job, you must escape from these rotten parents.
Thank you always, sis. It's all thanks to you that I got a job offer from a major company. You paid for my university fees, and you paid off all our parents' debts. Even now, you're trying to protect me. I really appreciate it.
It's my job to protect my little brother.
From now on, let me protect you, sis. I'm actually already secretly planning a new place for us to live.
Oh, really?
I grew up with those parents. I knew they would try to count on me eventually. That's why I've been preparing to sneak out.
You are indeed my sweet, bright little brother.
Besides, I didn't get a job at the big company in the first place. So, I don't think they'll find out about my address or workplace.
What? You didn't get the job at US Bank?
I got an offer, but I just turned it down. I've decided to work for another company. It's small, but it's somewhere I can put my studies into practice.
Are you kidding me? You turned down that super competitive offer?
I applied because Mom and Dad insisted, but I was never interested in it. I mean, it pays well, and everyone yearns to work there, but I hear it's pretty demanding work. I'm not suited for that kind of job.
It's really amazing that you got the job offer on a whim like that, but it's best to go to a company you really want to work for.
I knew you'd say that. Since we're talking about it, why don't we celebrate together tonight? I want to tell you in person about my new job.
Then let's meet in front of the station. Your sister is treating you to some delicious steak tonight. And while we celebrate your job offer, we'll plan our escape. 1 week later.
Hey, Hannah, you left already? Your room is awfully clean.
You said to get out as soon as possible, so I tried my best.
Well, you did it, huh?
I've already taken all my stuff out, so I'll never come back. Thanks for everything you've done for me.
Yeah, really. Raising a high school graduate was a real pain in the ass. I was afraid you'd turn out delinquent at some point.
Yeah, right. You know I've been working from morning till night, so I never had time for delinquency.
Then, why don't you start now? I don't give a shit what happens to you. I was going to cut ties with you.
What? What do you mean you were going to cut ties?
Your father and I have been thinking about it. We think your presence will cause problems for us. So, I wanted to cut you off from the family while I still can.
What?
We're going to live with Braden in New York, right? And Braden will be working for a big company and make a lot of money. I'm sure Braden will get a girlfriend and get married soon. But when that happens, what's going to happen if they found out he has an older sister who didn't go to college? I'm sure that lady will call off the engagement.
Huh?
In other words, you will cause a bad reputation. If they find out that a bottom-feeding girl like you is his sister, Braden's reputation would collapse. It might even affect his promotion at the company.
There's no way that would happen. Why don't you just tell me the truth? You just want to get rid of me because you don't need me anymore. Don't make it sound complicated. Just say so clearly.
Well then, I'll take your word for it and say it clearly. I don't care at all about my high school graduate daughter. From now on, your brother will support us. So, I'm cutting you off. We don't need an embarrassing high school graduate girl in our lives.
I'm leaving with my sister and live on with just the two of us.
What?
We don't need parents who are nothing but a disgrace to us. That's why Sis and I are leaving. Thank you everything you've done for me. And goodbye.
Wait a minute. What the hell is this? You're Braden, right? Why are you on her phone?
We're together right now. We were just unpacking at our new house.
What? Where's your new place? And you're supposed to be in training for the new graduates. You said you had a week-long training session before you started.
Actually, that's all a lie. There's no such training session, and I don't work at US Bank in the first place. I turned down the job offer I got.
What?
That's why I'm not going to live in New York with you guys. Sorry to disappoint you, as you were expecting to live in a big city. So please, continue to live in the countryside.
Wait a minute. You need to explain everything to me first. What were you thinking turning down that job offer? I've already bragged about it to the whole neighborhood.
I turned it down because I didn't want to work there. So, I'm going to a company that fits me perfectly. It's a small company, but it's very rewarding.
Huh? Turning down a big company to work for a small one?
Well, I guess you could say that.
Don't play dumb with me. Go apologize to U.S. Bank right now. Go get another job offer from them. I won't allow you to reject a big company like that.
It's my life. I can work at any company I want. And I don't want to be told what to do by people who never even got into major companies.
Excuse me?
I can understand if it's from someone with experience or at the same level as me, but why do I have to obey people who have less skills than me? If you have a problem with what I did, at least be a convincing adult.
Hey, Braden, are you saying you are looking down on us, your parents?
Well, of course, you're inferior to me, aren't you? You're just a bottom feeder who has been living off of my sister. You're a disappointing person who I have nothing to respect as a parent or as an adult.
How dare you call us bottom feeders and disappointing people? Who do you think raised you this far?
Huh? Of course, it's my sister.
What?
She's the one who brought me up this far. She paid off my stupid parents' debt and paid for my tuition. Of course, she also paid for most of our daily expenses. You guys are just slackers, only working part-time 3 days a week. I don't remember you ever raising me.
Oh my God, what a horrible son you are. I gave birth to you, and that's why you're here now. How dare you forget that debt?
Yes, I think I'm a horrible son too. So let's just cut off our ties.
What?
You don't want to see the face of such a horrible son, do you? And I don't want to see Mom and Dad's faces either. For both of our sakes, let's just cut the ties right here, right now.
Are you kidding me?
I'll live with my sister, so you and Dad should stay together.
3 days later.
Please, Hannah, where are you in Braden now? Please tell me your address.
No, I would never tell you guys where we are. We've just gotten ready to start a fun new life together. There's no way I'm going to let you ruin our lives.
From now on, your father and I will change our attitudes. We'll both work diligently. I will quit casinos, and I will work hard to get a full-time job. So please, let's live together as a family again.
Well, if you're going to work diligently, why would you need us?
Huh?
If you can change your attitude and become a full-time employee, you can afford the living expenses. So don't insist on a family of 4 and just go live at home with Dad. I think that would be better.
I can't live at home anymore. That's why I need your address.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you've already sold the house and can't go back. But if that's the case, why don't you rent an apartment?
Well, I mean, it's not that we can't sell it. It's more like we already sold it. Actually, we borrowed money by using the house as a collateral.
Huh? When did you use the house as collateral?
Well, it's been like a year ago.
What? What do you mean a year ago? I mean, you said you were going to sell it the other day.
Well, it was hard to tell you that it was already collateralized, so...
Wait. I'm at a loss for words. Well, first of all, how much money have you borrowed on the house for a year? And how much of that money do you have left now?
We borrowed about $80,000. It's an old country house, so that's the limit. And that money we borrowed? Well, I guess Dad and I spent most of it on casinos.
No kidding. So that was the reason you wanted to follow Braden to New York? You're trying to let go of the house because you can't pay back the debt? Are you saying that you took advantage of Braden's new job and tried to escape to New York?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being such a shitty mother and father. I thought I could kill two birds with one stone. I thought I could get out of debt and live my dream life in New York.
I knew you were a terrible parent, but I didn't think you'd go this far. I guess words don't come out of your mouth when you meet a true bottom-feeding piece of shit.
Please, Hannah. We're done being jerks. I'll work, and I swear I'll never bother you again. So please tell me where you live. I want us to live together as a family.
I'm sorry, but we're already living together as a family. My brother Braden is the only family I have, and I'm the only one in Braden's family. You guys are not our family anymore.
Oh no, please, Hannah. Please don't abandon your mother and father.
You're the one who abandoned me first. And yet, you don't want me to abandon you? I left the house immediately, as you told me to.
I'm sorry for what I did. I'm truly sorry. I'm sorry I forced you to give up college too.
If you're sorry, don't ever contact me again. That's all you can do right now. There's nothing else you can do. Soon after that, Braden and I both decided to change our phone numbers. Of course, we explained the whole story to everyone we knew, so I don't think my parents know where we live now. Rumor has it that they vanished from the town and moving from house to house among relatives in various locations. But it seems that wherever they go, they are getting deeper in debt. There are even rumors that they have been taken onto a crab boat somewhere to repay their debt. By the way, Braden is already thriving at the company leading projects. I've changed jobs at a nearby company, and I go to school at night. Braden said, I want you to let me take care of the school fees, and I will do my best to support you with housework. I'm very grateful to him. I hope that we can continue to work together as siblings. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please click the high rating button. Otherwise, please let us know what you think in the comments section below. Please subscribe to our channel. Your ratings and comments will help us in the future. We also have many other videos that will make you feel great. Please take a look at the videos on our channel.